It runs the entire length of Connecticut's coastline, so it's no surprise that the state has a vested interest in the health of Long Island Sound. That was the topic of discussion in New Haven this morning. News 8's Jeff Vallon was there for it as the governor and both of our U.S. senators shared their opinions. Jeff live in News 8 Control this noon with more. Jeff.
Yeah, good afternoon, Keith. Well, all it takes is just a moment with Joe Lieberman, and you know that the waters of Long Island Sound run deep in his veins, so you know that he wasn't going to miss a chance to make sure that the vitality of the sound resonates just as strong in the future.
It takes eternal vigilance to protect Long Island Sound.
And with his time as a senator anything but eternal, Joe Lieberman wants to make sure the torch that is Long Island Sound is received with equal passion by his successors.
And there are challenges ahead. Climate change will threaten the sound, and some of the chemicals dripping into the sound will as well. So we got work to do.
The outgoing senator hosting a roundtable discussion in New Haven Thursday, his passion not lost on his contemporaries.
I think environmentally there's precious little that's more important to Connecticut than Long Island Sound. And the reality is that Connecticut's done its job to make sure that the Long Island Sound is as clean as we can make it.
A thinly veiled assertion that though the Sound's namesake isn't part of Connecticut, the Empire State isn't doing its fair share.
We need to put additional pressure on New York to match our efforts.
That said, the leaders present, mostly from the north side of the Sound, emphasize the urgency of individual responsibility.
It happens every day on the Sound, discarding trash or sewerage and really failing to follow the rule of stewardship, which is everybody makes a difference.
At every level, even beyond Connecticut and New York.
We do look at it as a two-state resource, really a three-state resource, including Rhode Island as well. And I think it has to be managed across boundaries.
Well, Deep Commissioner Dan Asti added, though, that indeed in Connecticut has done, quote, a good job, a pretty good job, and that our friends in New York do need to step up their game. But as far as going to the beach today, well, he says it's a beautiful day out there, and every shoreliner in Connecticut ought to feel great confidence about doing just that. We're live in News 8 Control. Jeff